morning, everyone. And thank you both for so maybe I'm sure we should think about the significance of this order for your business in the U.S. What's the broader implication? Could there be others?
Thank you all, first of all, for inviting. Is a wonderful temporary institution. We have reached out to our customers around the world, and we were working for not just in the United States. And I'm actually pleased with the timing because we're showing what each of the global very much about. We're very convinced that the timing of this operation will come at the right time. But for us, we've been very successful in the United States, as I mentioned, with the product that we have built and one of the last ones to the late. And to now being able to bring our best background that we have in terms of product level, in terms of efficiency, in terms of comfort, in terms of quietness. We're extremely proud that we can now bring it to the United States to show to the American public with our partner Avelo how great the aircraft is, and also to show to the airline how great this aircraft will be in generating profits, with more than profit and accident. And we need to do that in the US to also show to the global market how capable this aircraft is. So we're very bullish about getting Avelo as our new member of the continuing growth aircraft family. And of course, we hope with Avelo that we can bring even more manufacturing into the US market on the short and long term.
Great, thank you. And Andrew, congratulations. Thanks. Pleasure to be here. And then probably one question I imagine we would get from everybody is does this represent some sort of change in Avelo's strategy? And how will these aircraft ultimately go into your existing fleet?
Sure. Thanks, Ron. In a word, we don't see this as any kind of strategic shift at all. We think our strategy is very sound. We think that the opportunity that we're targeting is the right one. We have plenty of proof points to make us feel very confident in that. But we have concluded that for much of what we do, having a smaller airplane is going to be better for us. But even more important, I think we are going to shift. It's not a strategic shift. I'd say one of the things I think we have to do is to look at the marketplace and see that network carriers have become, as I mentioned, so powerful. They have so much utility, so much frequency, the power of loyalty programs. We're never going to have legacies. But we have to offer a compelling product to customers to be successful. And we think that doesn't necessarily mean going full premium. But it does mean having a little bit of an elevated experience from what we offer today. We believe on-time performance is by far the biggest variable that drives customer satisfaction. We're outstanding about that. But we also think that more utility, which oftentimes they need for lower frequency, is going to become increasingly important just to be able to offer better choices and more choices to be able to do that very full operating environment. So I wouldn't call it a strategic shift at all. I just think that this is going to allow us to be better at what we do. It's going to allow us to better target more opportunities. It may open up some new opportunities because of the short field capability of this airplane. And we think this is going to be just an optimizer and help us grow.
Yeah, and then maybe just follow up on the existing fleet. How do you see them interacting with your existing fleet?
Well, we're going to have to see. Those are some key decisions that we're going to make as time goes on. There are certain markets today where the 737, well, first of all, I think that over time, the 700s, we have made them, I think over time, those airplanes will go away. And we'll operate a fleet of 800s. And that is a 189-seat airplane. And I expect us to have several more of them actually before we would take the first delivery from the career. So there are many routes where that aircraft works very well year-round. But there's many other destinations and other markets where it's just simply too big. There may be certain places where we have enough scale that we can have both aircraft types. But in many cases, I think we'll see certain locations and bases that have one aircraft. Of course, with this order, we expect to have many Yeah, in fact, I was up in Canada back in like 2004, back in the earliest days of the development of what is now the A220. So I'm extremely familiar with the evolution of that product. And of course, we certainly looked at it in the most recent analysis over the past couple of years. First of all, I think Airbus makes a great airplane, and it is a terrific airplane. But this is absolutely the right airplane for our business. One of the things you get with the A220 is you get the opportunity to have extended range. I've never been a believer in range. I've always wanted I want like a new version of an MD-80. 150-seat airplane approximately that can fly 4 to 5 hours. That's a plane, because I think anything you fly beyond there, it's not economically viable. I haven't seen that. So we don't need the range. I'd like 2x2 more than 3x2 because from a customer perspective, it's just better, plain and simple. Airbus will go to the A220, but this is a Bombardier airplane that Airbus bought, and that's a pure. And Bombardier was never really known to bring great new airplanes to the marketplace. And I think there's some issues there that Airbus is doing, I'm sure, improving over time. Embraer has a clear track record of excellence in rolling out new aircraft across their entire platform, corporate, military, and commercial. And we have so much confidence in the product from Embraer. This is a new airplane. It's not that new. It's been flying for several years now, but it's one of the newest ones that they offer. And we just come into this with just an amazing amount of confidence with this product and support that we are going to get from Embraer. Airbus is a great company. We have a lot of respect for them, but for our company, this is the right airplane at the right time.
And maybe I can shift to a bigger picture question. Does what you're doing speak to maybe some broader changes you don't see in the market in the U.S.?
Yeah, I think that there's no question that a lot of change is required. When I first decided to pursue this in 2018, the U.S. airline industry for almost a decade had, and this was driven by a lot of consolidation that occurred, but every industry participant had earned its cost of capital and then some for many, many years. So a very stable industry, and everybody's strategy was working well. Some better than others, but everybody was doing well. Of course, things have changed dramatically since the pandemic, and for a lot of reasons, it's been a challenge for a lot of the airline sector participants to be able to return their cost of capital. And look, we're doing right, so we're still on that journey. We're making great progress, but we haven't gotten there yet. So what's unsustainable, it is unsustainable. You can't have losses forever. And I think that we see in the case of one airline that's in Chapter 11 proceeding for the second time in a short period of time, there's clearly changes coming. And so, look, I've never been a big believer in certain types of business models. I like business models that are unique and different. And that's what we set out to do from day one. That's what we're doing today, is doing something that's unique and different. And that's our path. And others do have to find their path as well. But this is our path.
Gotcha. And maybe if I can for one more, maybe we're out of time. Given the unique attributes of E2 in this takeoff performance, are you comfortable saying what could be a potential market that you could get into that someone else can't do without this asset?
Well, I'm not going to name specific airports necessarily, but look, an airfield that has less than 5,000 feet, for instance, is in play with good range. So, there's a limit there. I haven't asked to run a 3,000-foot strip, but there are some runways that are smaller and shorter than 5,000, which now would absolutely be in play to be able to safely operate from with plenty of margin and be able to get good enough range for our owners in short haul travel. We fly short haul, we fly a little over 2 hours average stage length. So it opens up airports like that. It obviously also opens up airports that might be in difficult conditions as far as obstacles, whether it be mountainous regions and whatnot. and a lot of times you have short runs and mountains region. So it's just going to open up a lot of opportunities for us, and we'd like to go to places where we have an advantage and we have a chance of winning. This airplane is going to open up opportunities like that, where we can get in with this aircraft and nobody else can get in there because they don't have the technical ability to do it, or the airplane they can fly will be much smaller, which has a very different economic profile than this one. So we're very excited about that. But while that's really a nice thing, and it is one of the factors that drove this decision, this is a great airplane for our network today, and we find that even as a short runway, our product works great there. This product works terrific as well. This airplane is really more about all the other attributes, but the range and capability of short field obstacles, that is absolutely a